We are going live.
Well, hello everyone. It's Susie McCrae. I'm here with Julie Wen and Chris Johnson, Mr. Hey, hey, hey. As you
No, I said
know,
the Washington Post, Wired, and Fortune for free.
Julie,
oh,
I don't know what the
that's
Washington
okay.
Post said, but I want to hear what Susie says.
There you go. Okay. So, as everyone, well, many of you know, O News 16 has been posted in the OES. And how exciting is that? This is an invitation for Mr. Ash Mufarah and his team for us to go in and to fill out an application to go on to the next step, which is called Victory with Ash. So we just want to reassure everyone tonight. There may be a lot of questions. We're hoping we can answer some of them. If we don't, rest assured, we will be back on as questions come in to make sure you're crystal clear and we have clarification for everything. So if you go into the back office, you'll notice there's a link you can click on and you start the process of filling out your application. Now, did I do my application? Yes, I did. We have a full week. I believe the deadline said October 10th. I know that's a little over a week, but you don't have to kill yourself to get it done. But we recommend that you go in and you start the process. There are a lot of questions, not too many, but enough questions that you need to go through. And what I found very interesting and what I really liked about it was Ash and his team have set it up with questions asking us about what can we contribute? What are our attributes? What makes us stand out? What are we good at? One thing I learned a long time ago from a mentor is focus on your strengths and we manage around our weaknesses. So as you go through these questions and you're asked the different attributes you have and what you can contribute, look deep inside, be honest with yourself. You know who you are. Be your authentic self as you answer these questions. There may be more that you want to add to, but in some of the questions, you're only allowed 3 attributes to choose from. So just take your time. There's no rush. We do have a week long to do this. Also, there's some other questions in there. Don't um, don't be concerned about a YouTube channel or other things. Answer honestly from your heart and just submit your application. And like I said, O News 16, read it. It's a very welcoming invitation. And as you know, you're going to do the application, it's going to get submitted. And then you will be notified via the email that's in your application as to whether or not you're invited into Victory with Ash. And Victory with Ash, as we all know, is the next stop before we get to the big, bold, beautiful dream. And in Victory with Ash, it's a free platform where we are going to be able to learn lots of things, access information, learn some marketing techniques, some self improvement videos, or whatever is in there. It's going to help make us stronger and better as we go on this trajectory to the new business. So I'm excited. I think you should all be excited. Take your time and fill out the application. Do it honestly from your heart and be your authentic self. Okay, so I'm going to pass it on to Julie, my sister Julie. What's going on?
Good, Susie. How are you? And hello, everyone. I hope you are excited because hello. I said everyone. Hello, Chris Johnson. Hello, Susie. Hello, Chris Johnson. Hello, everyone. That's more a proper way. Okay, so thank you, Susie, so much for giving us a little bit of your thought on ONU 16. And I also want to say thank you, Mr. Mufar, and the team has opened up the door for all of us to get qualified to get on the bridge, which is Victory with Ash, for us to go in. And remember, I emphasize the word qualify. Okay, it's a qualified time. So let's just say, um, in the application, when you are going into the application, as Susie said, do the best of your knowledge and be honest. And this is the way how the company is learning about the person, the applicant. So it is best for all of us to go in, read the questions carefully, and then answer them. Okay. Now, a lot of the questions are coming in. I have more than one account. Which one do I do? It's really up to you. Do I have multiple account? Do I do them all for my multiple account? It is really up to you. But remember, there's a word but. It is wise to go in with your one main account and see the amount, what is going on. And remember, Red said this in his live. This is not a passive business. This is not a passive. It is rolling your sleeves and build your business. Therefore, when we coming in there, there are tools for all of us to learn and build our business. Therefore, let's say if you have 20, 30, whatever the amount you have, if you can manage all of that with all, then feel free. But I believe it is not wise to do that. So just one main account is good enough. Go in there, know the process, learning, and if a lot of the people ask, I got these account because of my children, my grandkids. When you are in Victory with Ash and you learn the process and you willing to take someone under your wing to learn and guide them, and at that time those accounts you can invite anyone you want in your circle, and at that time if you can help them, lead them, because remember, this is a qualified process for leaderships, right? Can you lead? Can you spend time? Can you guide somebody? And if your answers is no, I can, then it's okay. You still can do what you can, but you have all the tools for you to be able to do that in there. And so it is wise to do one account, and one is plenty. And that's what the part that I wanted to cover, Chris. Do you want to go ahead and go next? Now, one more thing. Your mic is mute, Chris, but let me say this. When you go through the application and there was a question, I went through the application, I click it, and it didn't show me the success button. It's okay. That means that you can log out of the account and log back in and click on the application again, and you can see in the middle, if you have already completed, it will tells you you have completed the application. Then if you are completed with the applications, you don't have to fill out again. So one only. And remember, he said in ONU 16, we cannot modify what we have submitted. That's end on my part. Chris, you are.
Very good. I didn't unmute because you were still talking. So very good, Julie. Very good, Susie. Thank you again. I do want to thank Ash Mafara. Ash was pretty busy today, but he took the time out to answer a lot of questions that Susie, Julie, and myself had. And one of the most questions I got in the last few days were these. Chris, I lost my email. Chris, I forgot my password. Or Chris, I had someone in my family that passed away and I don't have access to their account. His answer to me was, and hear me out, myself and Julie did share this on our Facebooks. I did try to share out in a lot of groups. I don't want to repeat what I'm going to say, but I have to. I also ask every language out there to share this information on your YouTube. I don't care if you use us, put it on your YouTube and share it out in your language so we can get everyone on the same page. This is what Ash's answer was. We are not reactivating on passive accounts. You are still welcome to join Victory with Ash with any name, any account. We'll explain that. Once the top placement is concluded, the leaders will be inviting you. In other words, it's pretty simple. A lot of people were asking that over and over. Just because you listen, I probably lost a email. I don't even know. If I did, it's okay. I'd go back to Peter's shirt and I'd add his link once he gets his through the master course there of the Victory with Ash. But the right way to say it is, yeah, you might not be able to get in now, and that's okay, because after everyone gets affiliated through the Victory with Ash Learning Center, which I call it, and we get educated and we get our links, those links can be handed out. And one thing I want to touch on what Julie just said is you can actually go into your OES and go read through all the questions first. Once I did it 5 or 6 times. I did it 5 or 6 times before I answered any of them to make sure. So I went in there, read them, and you can close it out. It's when you hit, like Julie said, submit, then it's in. My personal opinion, and Susie helped me with this opinion because I agreed with what she said. Very good questions. I know a lot of people are confused. We're going to try to be here all week. We will try to do lives here and there as we get more clarification if you're confused. But I think we got a lot of the answers today from my brother Ash, which helped out immensely. And I think it's a lot of fun right now. It's exciting. It's nerve-wracking, but we're going to have a blast with it. So I'm going to hand this back to Susie. Susie, you go right ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Julie. And I think what's important here is, it's a lot of information. You may have questions where we're putting the cart before the horse, what you don't have to worry about. And I'd like to read a message from Mr. Ash Mufara, and I apologize for reading it off of my phone. I wanted to put it in my own words, but I'm going to put it in Ash's words. To be clear, Victory with Ash was not built to abandon on passive members. It's to help them be better prepared and update their mindset. It's to up our game. Okay. So my interpretation of that is we're all going up to another level. This is not a passive business. This is a business where you have got to look at your attributes, your strength, what you can contribute, what you can take action on to help yourself in the business. We're all in this together. We're all one big community. So it's time for us to up our game. We are leaving the wrong thinking and negative actions from the past, but empowering people. We're not leaving people behind. Empowering. Okay. So if there's an issue where you can't get in or whatever, there will be a leader that will help you have a link so that you can get in and qualify and be there. So just be patient as we work through all the mechanics of this. In fact, says Ash, we are bringing them to a higher ground with better protection and more sustainability, meaning we're going to be better equipped, we're going to sustain ourselves more, and we're going to feel more confident as we go into this big, bold, beautiful, shared dream. Of course, a few bad apples must be left behind and blocked from following us to the dream. Okay? Because like that song, one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch, girl. Okay? Overall, we will have a higher quality, healthier community and potentially bigger numbers. Okay? So what Ash is telling us and what we need to focus on is step up our game. Think about what attributes you have to contribute to this new community, Victory with Ash. We will have a way to invite and welcome people. If you can't get through this initial process. The three of us will come back and answer questions. I'm sure Red will be answering questions for people. Others will be on their YouTubes. It's not just us. So keep in tuned and keep your eyes open. Listen to this, share this with people, get your application, take your time. You have 1 week and the world is your oyster. So Julie, we're going to let you wrap it up.
Chris has a few words
I
first.
want to say something.
Oh, okay.
Susie, thank you. Julie, excellent. Because I'm going through the notes too. One thing Susie just said is the leaders are going to hand out the links. I want to explain to you within a few hours, there were thousands and thousands of what I call leaders that applied for this application. A lot of people are saying a few things about, oh, you guys, no. Everyone that's going to the learning center and following the rules and the code of conduct are considered leaders. It's not a few of us that you see every day. We do this because we want to help as many people as I can. So don't get confused by that. Everyone that makes it in there, and if you don't make it, I wouldn't call you a bad name, but we're all going to be leaders in there together. And there's going to be a lot of links to help out our families, our friends, and we'll talk that about another time. Julie Wen, I apologize. Back to you. Thank you, Susie.
That's okay, Chris. Thank you so much. What Chris is saying, it's also bring back to the point. This is a qualification period. Remember, it is very important. If you could meet it through this qualification period, you're in. And if the people that cannot, they still get to be in. So no one is going to be leave. And another things that I wanted to say too, when you are going into the application, please read it very carefully. Read it very carefully. I lost my thought, Chris and Susie.
That's
Um,
that's okay.
Hold
I
on.
think
It ain't over here. It's not over
we're in,
here.
I
it's
think
in
Julie
Susie's
say, yeah,
pocket.
yeah, it's in my back pocket. I think Julie's saying, take your time, fill out the application, think about your attributes, what's important to you. It's great questions there. And, I think Ash and his team have done a wonderful job putting out the different attributes and the different way we can answer these questions. We are all very different. We
Right.
all have our unique capabilities and our unique qualities. And what's nice is I think Ash is looking at the whole big picture. I'm not a very organized person. I'm not a task oriented person. There's other people out there that are, and they will be part of the community. There's other qualities I have. Maybe, I'm always in a good mood and I'm there to motivate people. Not everyone does that like Susie does that, but they have other attributes to benefit this shared dream. So that's the important thing. Doesn't mean that your attributes are better or worse than anyone else. It's who you are. And that's what's very important. Do not try to figure out what's the best way to answer the questions. Answer them from your heart, from your authentic self. And that's the best way to do it. Take your time because all of us together are going to put all the pieces of the puzzle together and make this community great. Victory with Ash. So,
I
not sure if that's
remember.
what you meant, Julie, but
Yes, absolutely,
Remember now.
exactly. And you
Get him,
say it
Julie.
beautifully, Susie. What I wanted to also wanted to say is what is old. This is new and beautiful. And this is the bridge that leading us to beautiful, to dream business. This is the bridge that we are on right now, right? It's a brand new bridge that has everything we needed and will help us and prepared us to get into dream business. So, what is old is old. This is new now. And that's all.
Why are you looking at me when you say old? I don't think I got that.
I know. Well, I think I'm the oldest one here anyway. But Julie, that's so right. We got to stop thinking about the old way, who's under me, who's doing this, who's doing that. just go in with an open mind and an open heart, state who you are. We're all going to get, once we're in victory with Ash, we're going to learn different things. We're going to share different things. And like Ash has always said, big, bold, beautiful, the word shared. He needs us all those pieces that we can contribute. Okay, so just go in and we'll be back again as questions arise and hopefully be able to answer them.
Yes,
you
and
can send us
on my face, sorry, Chris, go ahead.
Oh, send us questions if you got them. You can send them to our, I hate saying this because my phone's so heavy with questions now, but send them. We'll try to get some clear. We might be able to clarify them. We can ask Ash. He helped us out a lot with that today. Go ahead, Julie.
I'm just saying, if you have questions that you are not here today or watching this, please share this video out and also referring to my Facebook and Chris's Facebook. And there's a lot of people out there that sharing our Facebook's post as well. So it is best to please read them carefully. And personal myself, I go in and I read it myself again many times to see if it makes sense to me. And so if it helps, please refer to all of those posts the past 2 days until now, and then see if it makes sense to you. Try to figure out if those posts, those answer questions that you have that makes sense, and you'll be able to help yourself through it. Then you call somebody, okay, to help you out. But the all that you need to actually fill out the applications and be here at the qualification time, it's there for you. All right? That's all I have, Susie and Chris. Thank you.
Have fun. Have fun.
Thanks, everybody. Take action
And
and
it's
take
okay to help people.
responsibility.
It
Yeah,
is okay
help
to
other
help people.
people. Help
Yeah.
other people, but take accountability
Yeah.
and do due diligence and answer your questions.
Bye, y'all.